Hey everyone, it's Linda here. Hope everyone's doing well. Excuse my messy hair and my no makeup. I'm actually unable to do any of that. Brushing my hair and putting on makeup is not a priority right now. Um, and the reason being is because I don't know how many of you suffer from this or have gone through this or maybe just kind of experienced this and didn't know where it was coming from. But so after my thyroid cancer, you know how, like, actually let me start over. When you have hypothyroidism, most of you probably know that the muscles and the joints and the aches and all of that comes along with hypothyroidism, including, weight gain in places you really don't want weight gain to be, hair loss, dry hair, all that fun stuff. So when I had the thyroid cancer, my muscles were at an ultimate, like, 85-year-old age. I would come home every day from work and I would always be like, God, my body hurts. And I would lay down and it felt like every single bone was aching. Like I had been outside working on construction for 12 hours or something. It was horrible. So anyways, had my thyroid cancer, had it removed. So far, no cancer has come back. Yay. But however, that muscle and that whole joint thing, it still didn't kind of go away. I mean, it went away, but it didn't kind of go away. I don't know how to explain this, but basically, I ended up getting tendonitis out of nowhere. Nothing really encouraged it. I mean, I do type a lot, but I don't think that had anything to do with it. Because I had an ergonomic keyboard and a mouse, and I had like my monitor positioned well. I had my seat positioned well. I always made sure of that because I also have back problems, and it just honestly just came out of nowhere. And so I ended up, the first time, it was in my right hand, my dominant hand, and I had a splint on for about 4 to 6 weeks. I think it was actually longer than that. It felt more like 8. But anyway, and then after that it went away, which was awesome. And then all of a sudden it came back again, probably December 2017, so not too long ago. And it came back pretty hard. And so finally in February I was like, I can't do this anymore. I need to go see a doctor. And I didn't go back to the same doctor, but I went to the same practice, which is Ortho Virginia in Virginia, when I lived in Northern Virginia. And they ended up giving me a cortisone injection right into my tendon, which really hurt. Even though they numbed it, it really hurt. I went back to work and I was like, I should have gone home. But it helped. It probably the next day I was like pain free and I was like super excited, totally thought this was gonna work. And then almost exactly a month later, so that was on February 20th, and the week going into March 23rd. So basically on March 23rd, when I arrived here in Sparks, my tendonitis had come back. And I was so disappointed. I was like, oh, this is, like not going to, my God, my hair looks so bad right there. I was like, maybe it won't be so bad. No, it escalated, and it escalated quickly. And I mean, it was painful to do anything. Even just sitting here, like watching TV, I'd be like, damn, like it just spasms out of nowhere, and it would hurt so bad. And so finally I was like, I gotta go see a doctor here. And I don't know any doctors here. I was in the medical field in Virginia, so I had an idea of doctors, like, their health grade, basically. And so I was like, oh, I know these people, so I didn't know anybody here, but I went ahead and took a risk, did my research. I found a doctor here in Reno, and he saw me. He was really good. I really liked him. And he was like, if you want, we can do another injection. And he was like, or we can do surgery and just kind of get this out of the way. And I was really hesitant because I was like, I really just wanted another injection. It's less painful than obviously having surgery. But he was like, in patients who have diabetes, the injections don't work for very long. So that explains why that injection I had only lasted a month. So I was like, okay, I conceded and said, all right, let's do the surgery. So I had surgery on May 29th, this past Tuesday, 2018. And he did an incision on my, what's called the Quervain wrist, my right wrist, and my middle trigger finger. And the first day was fine because I slept all day. And the second day was pretty painful. I realized how much I do need my right hand, but I've been able to do. The only thing I can't do is put on makeup, and brushing my hair is, like I said, not a priority. But I was able to kind of take a shower yesterday with no problem. I'm going to probably try later on today, but right now just resting and handling it all has been my priority. So anyways, here we go. So I have the sling on right now, but basically this is my hand. These are the fingers that did not get trigger fingered, but this one did. And you can kind of see the X there. I'm still trying to do the exercises to straighten it without it hurting too much. But that's the trigger finger, my middle finger. And the incision is down there somewhere. And then here is basically where the thumb is and all that. I have the sling on because I get tired of elevating it. I mean, I have to elevate it everywhere. When I sit, when I lay down, if I turn to my side, I have to move all of my pillows with me to elevate it. I really have only been sitting on the right side of the couches. See, like this. So it's easier just to like lift up and elevate. The sling is mainly just to help me so I don't have to elevate it. I plan on actually going outside today because I haven't been outside since surgery, and just check out how the sling works. Make sure there's no throbbing pain in my fingers. And oh, and by the way, this smells like betadine. Like it's strong. Hopefully by mid next week or the end of next week I can take some of the bandages off, but I like the fact that I can feel my fingers and they're moving. But that's about all as I got. This middle finger still isn't straightened yet, but we'll get there. But anyways, I was just wondering how many of you have gone through this. How many of you, oh no, have I been keeping you guys on mute this whole time? Fudge. How many of you guys have gone through this and don't know where it's coming from? It's from your thyroid. It's from your lack of thyroid, or your thyroid that is basically attacking your body. What a lovely, lovely organ that is. But I just wonder how many of you have had to go through this. How many of you have had the surgery? How many of you go through this pain? I mean, it might not just be of your wrist. I heard tendonitis goes in the legs. It goes in your elbows. Where else did they say it happens? I can't remember, but I mean, it's not just here, and it just happens out of nowhere. So please share your stories if you don't mind. I would love to hear everybody's, I don't want to say struggles, but accomplishments in dealing with this. These type of pains, these type of like, where is this coming from type thing. So anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I will try and post again soon. Bye.